Good morning, everyone. How are we? It's a beautiful, beautiful Friday morning. My God, could the weather be any nicer? We're absolutely blessed. It's so, so gorgeous. And I actually did a 10K walk dash jog this morning, and I just feel so great after it. It was so lovely. And I didn't overdo it. I just did what I needed to do, and I walked some of it, and it was just so lovely. And the weather, oh my God. And just, listen to the birds, listen to a lovely podcast, and it was great. So yeah, haven't showered yet. That's my next job. But I've just literally come off doing my gratitude call at 9 o'clock, and over on my other Facebook page, and I was about to do an oil a day, and I saw my order over there that came yesterday, and my May order. So I was thinking, well, I'll just go through that instead, and show you what I got. So very, very exciting. So this month is going to be a bigger order than normal. Well, I usually put in a sizable order anyway, because if I'm running low and stuff. But this month the offer was a 200 PV order. So if you put in a 200 PV order, I can explain that to you. If you've any questions, just message me and I'll explain that properly. Every product has a product value, and if the product value reaches 200 PV, you get a free oil, which this month is Salubel. Now, I did talk about Salubel, I think it was last week. When I suppose it was probably on maybe the 1st or the 2nd of May, because we only know what the free product is going to be when it comes to the month, when it comes to the 1st of the month. So I've actually Salubel taken out of the box since yesterday, because I'd run out of my other one, and I just love it so, so much. I use it in the mornings while I'm doing my skincare routine, because it's amazing for wrinkles, and I pop it on here and here. It's so relaxing. The smell, it's got frankincense in it, it's got rose, it's got myrrh. It's just gorgeous. It's so uplifting. It's a really, really uplifting oil, and it's one for if you're into meditation, if you're into gratitude like what I do every morning, if you're into kind of connecting to the divine, and if you're if that's the kind of thing you're into, this is amazing high vibrational oil. So you put it on your heart. You can put it on, there's a meridian line along our arm that connects to the heart. You can put it along there, and by putting it on my creases, I'm putting it on the third eye here as well. And you can also put a bit on the top of your head, just to keep you connected. And that's a way of keeping your vibration high. And as we know, if our vibration is high and we're grateful, we'll attract more of that in. For whatever we're grateful for, we'll attract more of that in. So it's a really, really great oil to use a few times throughout the day. Just a little bit. It doesn't, it comes in a roller ball. You could actually half it and put, half of this into another roller ball and top it up with fractionated coconut oil, because this is neat. It's not diluted. So that would be a good tip if you wanted to make it last longer, which definitely you'd be wanting to do, because it's so gorgeous and it's expensive. So it's one that a lot of people wouldn't have as part of their collection. So it's lovely to get it free on an order that you're going to be ordering anyway. So very, very excited about that one. So I had to take that one out yesterday and use it. So I'm just gonna my order is a lot of oils. It's got, I love the way doterra do their packaging, because all this can be recycled, and it's actually, I haven't tried it, but it's actually great for starting a fire, people say. So it's great. So now there's a lot of these, because I ordered what's called a class in a box. So class in a box basically has 10 wild oranges, and the reason I order these on a regular basis is because when somebody enrolls with me and gets their first order, I'll send them on a little welcome pack, and always in the welcome pack will be a little wild orange for them to try, because wild orange isn't part of the top 10 oils. Usually people go for a kit, and they get the top 10 oils, and you get your lemon, you get your lavender and peppermint, you get your Zengest, which is digestive blend, your On Guard, our protective blend, you get air for your respiratory, you get what else, Melaleuca, which is natural tea tree oil, you get your frankincense, anti-inflammatory, what else do you get? Oregano, which is your amazing for any kind of for it's antibacterial. So it's you get all those great oils, but you don't get your wild orange. And wild orange is just so gorgeous if you're making any chocolate treats. Sometimes I'll put it into energy balls that I'm making, or smoothies. It's just so gorgeous. Even coffee, or like a hot chocolate or something, like chocolate orange. I love chocolate orange. So But I suppose the main way I use wild orange is in my water, and I find I drink so much more water now than, sometimes I forget. I'm not perfect, but if there's a pint of water sitting beside me, it's gone, because I actually like the taste of water now. It's just kind of boring when it's on its own. And it's actually a customer of mine was actually messaging yesterday, the day before, and she was saying she couldn't imagine, and she's only a newish customer. She said, I actually couldn't imagine drinking water now without the oils. And because you're getting all these benefits, and you're getting it to taste nice as well. So wild orange is lovely. So I get 10 of them, and they will be going into your welcome pack if you've enrolled with me. And you also get some other samples which are in here somewhere. So I just I'll get to them in a minute. Okay, so all these are the wild oranges. So just put those away. So these are really great to use again, because I do a lot of competitions, say even on my customer page or even on here, where I give away oils or blends, even little roller balls or whatever. Like last night I did a class on sleep last night, and my thing was to give away a sleep blend to one lucky winner that was on the call, and there was 8 on the call, and then by the end a few people had to go and they messaged me, but there was 5 left at the end, so I actually couldn't pick one. So I said, okay, you're all going to get one. I just so soft. So it's a really, really gorgeous blend of vetiver, serenity, cedarwood, and frankincense, and it's just and lavender as well, and then topped up fractionated coconut oil. So it's a lovely little, and I put it into a spray bottle, so you can use it as a clothes spritzer, as a little perfume, rub it on the heart, rub it on, you could get somebody to spray it on your spine, bottom of the feet. It's just really, really handy as well when it's in a spray bottle. And I find when I'm using rollers on the kids, I have to put it onto my hand first, because it's just too tickly. So if you're using roller ball bottles on the kids' feet, they just find it way too tickly. So I always put on my hand first and then rub it on them. But if it's this, you could just spray it on and then just rub it on. And one spray is plenty for both feet, absolutely plenty. There's oils in there that are very, very strong and potent, and you don't need loads, Sorry, late tuning into your video. Did you say adding wild orange oil to water? Absolutely, Brenda. Yeah, add your wild orange to water. So basically the wild orange is, it's a citrus oil. It comes from the rind of the fruit. So it's just gorgeous, and it makes your water taste so much nicer. Even if you're drinking fizzy water, I find, like say now at the weekend when I like to have a treat, and whether I'm having a vodka and water and a bit of juice, or even just a fizzy water and a bit of juice, or even just fizzy water on its own. I just love to add the oils, because water is just so plain, and it's so boring, and you kind of get to the stage where you're like, oh god, more water. And we have to drink water, especially in this weather. We have to keep hydrated, and we want to show our kids that we're drinking water. So by putting these oils in, it's just making it taste nicer, and making it way better and healthier for us. So so absolutely put your wild orange in. It's the rind of the fruit, so it's not as acidic as normal oranges, and it's grand on an empty stomach, absolutely fine. You could put it into, as I was saying, like smoothies or chocolate treats that you make. I make energy balls with cacao powder and nuts and dates, and maybe some almond butter or peanut butter. Mix it all in together, put some oils in, whether it's peppermint or wild orange. Gorgeous, and it's so healthy and easy to make. I'd just soak the seeds, or soak the dates for a little while, just even for 20 minutes, even 10 minutes is better, because they're not as dry then going into the blender. Just blend it all together, and it's a lovely, lovely treat for, when you have that craving. I know I always get that craving after I eat my lunch, just to have something, and to have something healthy just there to grab. It'll stop you from, grabbing something that you shouldn't. So yeah, so that's the wild orange. So as I said, they are in your welcome pack when you enroll and get an order from myself. You get that for free. So I send you a little welcome pack with some other samples as well, and always a wild orange. So another oil that I ordered this month is oregano. So oregano is such a powerful oil. It is really great for if you know somebody with that's, you know, recurring infections or has respiratory issues. So normally if I'm doing up a blend for somebody and it's like for, it doesn't really matter, even if it's for pain, for respiratory, for infections, whatever it is, immunity, I'll always put a drop or two of oregano, and I won't put many in because it's not really a smell you want to be smelling. So I'll just put in a drop or two at a time and just leave it at that, because I like the other oils to kind of take over smell wise, but it's an amazing oil to put in to help with respiratory, immunity, infections, that kind of thing. So and I love to, you know, put it on my chest sometimes, you know, if you're going out for a run or whatever, just to kind of keep yourself protected. But yeah, so the smell isn't great. I actually did it, I was doing a big dinner for that I was going to freeze with, you know, pasta and whatever one evening, and what I said I put some oregano in, and I actually only put in 1 drop of oregano, and it was definitely a dinner for 4, and I could taste the oregano. So be careful if you're adding it to your dinner, because it could ruin your dinner. It's so strong. 1 drop is plenty, and if you think 1 drop might even be too much, use a little toothpick. You know, take off the lid, put the toothpick in, and put that into your dinner. Add more then if you want, absolutely, but I wouldn't be putting in, like, it's slow to come out, so you know the chances of a load of drops going in is slim, but definitely I'll be using the toothpick method first, just in case you put in too much and ruin the whole dinner. So yeah, so that's a very powerful oil. So I'm never without that, in fairness, in the house. And the whole reason I started with the oils is because Hannah had mucus and phlegm in her chest 3 years ago, and like the oils I started off using was air and lime, and it was to remove that. And after 10 days, that was gone. She was completely clear. But now when I'm doing up a cough blend for her, she's not immune to coughs now. She'd still get them, but they don't linger like they did. Like, it was 4 months she was coughing 3 years ago. That hasn't happened since, and that will never happen again. I'm confident of that. So anytime I'm doing up a blend for her now, I'll put oregano into it, and the air and the lime, and maybe marjoram or whatever other oils that I feel would help her, you know, depending on what she has. But it's amazing for that kind of thing. So it's a really, what I'm trying to say is really strong, potent oil. So and it's actually classed as a hot oil. So if you're ever putting it on topically, you would be using your fractionated coconut oil, or you would be using an oil that like a carrier oil. Sorry, I was looking at the oils that I'm taking out here, so I'm getting distracted. So yeah, you'd be using a carrier oil. If you're ever putting oregano on topically, you would definitely use a carrier oil. I had 2 with dinner last night. Oh, 2 of the oregano. Good, Jennifer. And I presume that was okay. See, obviously some people are going to love it more. I'm just not a lover of it. I'm not a lover of the smell of it at all. But actually, when it was in the dinner, it tasted great. I really liked it. Well, that's good. See, everybody's different, but that's great. So the next 2 oils I'm taking out here are actually prizes for, and Jennifer, you're one of the lucky owners of one of these. I think I promised you the Citrus Bliss. For the last few people that enrolled last month, I offered them a free Citrus Bliss or Smart and Sassy, and I had a winner straight away for the Smart and Sassy. She enrolled, she got her oils, and so that's a giveaway. And then the next person was yourself, Jennifer. Was gorgeous. Oh, that's great. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. That's good, Jennifer. The other oil I offered was a Citrus Bliss. This is so gorgeous. My God, I have it here, and I actually used it this morning. When I was doing my gratitude, I'll always grab. Oh, where did I leave it now? Oh, I left it here. So I always grab an oil when I'm doing my gratitude list, and after we do the gratitude list, we send love to 3 people that are bothering us, and some people are finding that very challenging, which is totally normal. Like, you know, very hard to send somebody love that you may not like, or that is somebody that you may not want to even think about, basically. But so I always get them to grab an oil and just to whichever one is, you know, looking at them or shouting at them. And it was citrus bliss for me this morning. So I basically just put a drop on my hand, rub the palms together, cup it around my nose, deep breath in, and it's just divine. It's so gorgeous. Like all the citrus oils practically together and vanilla, like, you know, you can't go wrong. It's the nicest smell, and in a diffuser it's just gorgeous, so uplifting, and it's just, there's nothing like it. I absolutely love it. So the citrus oils in this are orange, lemon, mandarin, there's loads of them, tangerine, grapefruit, lime. There's absolutely loads of them. So it just smells divine. So Jennifer, I think that's what we can talk about it again. I think that's what I promised you. And then the Smart and Sassy is the other lady, and that is great for it was actually brought out for diabetics years ago, and they found that they were losing weight on it without doing anything, and it's because it helps with your sugar cravings. So I find when I'm drinking that in my water, I don't pick as much. I'm not craving the sugary stuff as much, and I'm satisfied with, you know, with what I get. And if it's, you know, a healthy treat, or whether, you know, even if it's just your lunch, you're satisfied because you don't have those cravings. And some people have actually given up soft drinks because of Smart and Sassy without even trying. It's just they didn't have the craving for them anymore, so they just gave them up, and it was just easy. Wasn't that fantastic? I thought that was a lovely story, because I've never been into soft drinks, thankfully, but I couldn't imagine being addicted to them. But being addicted to something like that, it's the sugar, you know. So yeah, so amazing oil, and it's got peppermint and ginger in it, which are amazing for digestion. And it's also got lemon and grapefruit in it. So, which, you know, they're the citrus oil, so it's uplifting. It's very energizing oil, and it also then has the cinnamon, and the cinnamon regulates your blood sugar. So that's what helps with the cravings. So another amazing oil. So these are back. So doTERRA ran out of these after, I think it was March or February. They were given the hand soap, the hand wash away for as a prize for 200 PV order, and they ran out of these, and they ran out of the hand wash. But these are back, so you can actually get them in a pack of 3. So that's what I did. There's actually one of mine that's just banjaxed, and I was so happy to get another one. So their hand wash is just so gorgeous, and this is a pump, so it comes out foamy. It's just so lovely. The kids love it. We don't use anything else here, only their hand wash. So gorgeous. So also got their body wash. It's so lovely. Oh my god. The smell. So energizing essential oil infused body wash that provides rich cleansing aroma, yeah, for your experience. So I'm just going to see, is there what oils are in? Bergamot, grapefruit. Yeah, bergamot, grapefruit. So lovely. It smells gorgeous. So it's nice to wash yourself with something natural. And then I have the shampoo and conditioner. So when you buy, you know, the two together, you it's kind of, you know, you get a special offer. It's not, you don't pay as much as if you're buying them separately. So I just got 2 of each, because we actually use that as a shower wash as well. You can actually, if you didn't have the body wash, you can use the shampoo. It's so gentle, you know, for kids and everything, that we use it in the shower. And then with the conditioner, I leave it in, and I leave it in Hannah's hair all the time. Every time I wash her hair, I use the conditioner, and then I will wash it out, and then I'll put in more conditioner and leave it in it, because Hannah's hair needs to be brushed every time, obviously, after you wash her hair, and she's got curly hair like myself. So it's just so much easier. The brush goes through so much better when I'm using that. So what else? Oh, I got the I was wondering why I got 2 of each, but that's because I got the hair care kit. So the hair care kit comes with 4 products, basically: shampoo, conditioner, and a serum and a glaze. So I find these amazing for curly hair, for frizz, for growth, conditioning, amazing. So I use them all the time, especially when my hair is curly. When it's straight, I don't, because I don't really need it. And then I have the samples. So these are sample shampoo and conditioners. So I got these because they will be part of my welcome packs. So when you order with me, you get shampoo and conditioner samples, as well as the wild orange, as well as some toothpaste to try out, and the deep blue rub samples. So these are really handy, because obviously the deep blue rub it's not going to be in, you know, your kit or whatever. So little samples, I always usually put, you know, if I have enough, I'll put 2 in, and 2 of the toothpaste as well. And what else? Yeah, and that's it. What is this? That's the box. Oh yeah, and the other freebie was the balance oil. So balance is it's amazing oil, balance everything. So it's the grounding blend. So balancing your emotions, balancing your body, balancing, you know, if you're kind of hyper kids, really balancing. Hannah just came in there. Really, it's great for just kind of, it's a really relaxing grounding blend, sets you up for the day. I put it behind my ears, and on the heart. I put it in the kids diffuser at night time. It's amazing. You okay, Hannah?
Chest, Michael left the breakfast with milk in it, and Chester drank all the milk.
Oh no, okay.
I need to get him outside.
Okay, I'll be up now in 2 seconds. Nearly done here. Sorry guys. Chester the puppy is driving them mad. So yeah, so that was free this month with a 125 PV loyalty rewards program order. So you need to be kind of a customer, but you don't have to be a customer to get the free immortelle. You know, newbies or existing customers can get that free oil. So amazing offers this month. So I'm so delighted with my my monthly order this month. I have loads of welcome packs to send out to people, and I'm so excited. I love you know, when they get them in the post, and it's like a little present, you know, get their oils and their samples, and I give them an empty roller or an empty little spray bottle where they can make up their own blend. So lovely way just to get you started. So if you have any questions, or if you wanted to order, make sure just contact me. There's another free oil up for grabs this month called Past Tense. I spoke about it before, and it's amazing for any kind of back tension, neck tension, you know, any kind of pain in the body, stress and anxiety as well. It's a really powerful oil. So that's up for grabs this month when you enroll with me, because I'm doing what's called Diamond Club. So yeah, so that is it. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you so much for jumping on. And obviously any questions, or if anybody wanted to enroll, get some oils, get using these lovely products, get them into your home, reduce your toxic load. Amazing way to start. And you know, you don't have to get a kit, you know, you're not tied, you can get whatever you want, you know, it's totally up to you. So yeah, so thanks again for watching, and enjoy your sunny Friday. Talk to you later.